today. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's the NFC Championship game.
These teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
The first down carried by Elliott doesn't amount to much, as he'll get forward for about a couple.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second down and 8.
Throwing, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw, Prescott.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. A first down carry by Elliott.
And he's got it down to the 28.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team Yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Right back to Hubbard.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. On play action, Young. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Carlos Watkins in there for the stop.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Brooks.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A run out of the gun with Brooks.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Rashad Penny taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Panthers have taken the lead here this NFC Championship game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Oh, the Panthers come hard and they block it. And they are going to take possession of the football. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it one step and get rid of the football. Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. Here's Brooks. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a second and goal situation.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Tip Ryman
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Panthers take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. A first down throw for Prescott.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. Prescott to throw it.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Prescott. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Prescott now. Escaping the Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Saw the linebacker, Damone Clark, coming through with a stop.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Right back to Sanders on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 21-3 is your score after 1. 2nd and a couple. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Now a first down throw for Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Young, he's going to change it up. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Brooks is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. And out now.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. This 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Brooks.
Always got some breathing room. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
On 1st and 10, Young. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain and leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
There you go, partner. That's some old school football right there. You need 1 yard? Give it to your bruiser fullback and let him get the job done.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this 1st half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
They'll run with Brooks.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Panthers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
75 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this 1st half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
2 minutes remain in the 1st half of this NFC Championship. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Penny, a 1st down carry, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This a 2nd and 8.
Inside handoff, Penny. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Third and short yardage, Young.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. So we've reached halftime here. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Young off the play fake.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. But to be blunt, not a whole lot. Now Young going to move him around.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Young going to give to Brooks.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
108 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. A run out of the gun with Brooks.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Rashad Penny, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
And now down.
Let's go. No, 32. Chop. 17. Smash. Red.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Watch twins, watch twins. Check 26, check 26.
A first down throw for Young.
That is caught by Laporta.
A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2. They run out of the gun with Brooks here.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here's a handoff to Brooks.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Cluster. 6. Let's go.
Here's Young.
That one complete to Leggett.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Xavier Leggett.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this. Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Slam, slam, slam. Check 43. Watch safety green. Watch safety green.
Ready, go.
To throw is Young. Off the play fake. His throw incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And this is caught by Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game. He's moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
It's Young off play action. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jalen Waddle.
53 yards.
And the Panthers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
And now Dallas gets set.
Ready? Trouble 38.
Check. No.
Pause rank. Ready?
First and 10, Young.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead.
There he goes left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jalen Waddle
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
So out come the Cowboys. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On the set.
The offense on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Williams being motioned left.
Young to throw it. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Yellow, go.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Young to throw it. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing. Young going to give it up on the touch pass.
Fights loose. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
Slide, 97. Ready, go.
And Young's going to throw it here.
This to Laporta, right side. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.